We're not sure yet if there was coordination between the Philippine Army, Philippine Navy, and the U.S., but clearly in this resupply mission and in the previous ones, there was a sighting of a U.S. plane sort of monitoring what's happening. How important is that in terms of as a deterrence to whatever possible incidents that might take place?
Yeah, I think that it is very important. I think that, of course, nobody would believe that there was zero coordination between two allied nations facing a known operation. So, and it would not be credible to say, well, it just so happened that once again an American plane happened to be there. Clearly the U.S. and the Philippines coordinate all the time. It would be strange if they did not coordinate on things like this. And so, and I think that as a deterrent is a primary reason that the U.S. is there. In fact, you recall in the previous mission, you could actually hear the United States aircraft announcing not only that it was there, but that it was watching for hazardous or dangerous maneuvers and those kinds of things. So it was clearly announcing that the U.S. was interested and that it was invested in what was going to happen next.
And yet, Ray, despite the presence of a U.S. plane, you still see these incidents happening. A collision in the previous mission, you have water cannon incident. So this is not yet a deterrent effect when it comes to the Chinese aggression?
I think that it will take a little while for China to decide how it wants to modify its behavior. So far, I think China believes that it can outlast the Philippines here, that if they simply hold the line, that eventually what will happen is either the Philippines will just give up on this or the Sierra Madre will break up and slide off the shoal. So I think that that's China's calculation right now. However, this is not going away anytime soon unless one of those two things happen. And so I think both the Philippines and China are probably potentially looking into a potentially long-term situation where every resupply mission is going to look like this until somebody decides to change course. So to some degree, it's a test of nerve.